In the late 1980s and early 1990s, McDonald's faced significant pressure from animal rights activists over allegations of animal mistreatment. This culminated in a legal battle when McDonald's pursued David Morris and Helen Steele for distributing a pamphlet criticizing the company's practices. This lawsuit, which began in 1990, became one of the longest defamation cases in history, lasting a decade and costing McDonald's $16 million. Despite winning the case in 2000 with a 1,000-page verdict, McDonald's reputation suffered. In response, the company hired Dr. Temple Grandin, an animal scientist from Colorado State University, to improve their animal welfare practices. Dr. Grandin's innovative solutions included installing curved loading chutes and center track restrainer systems in slaughterhouses. These designs aimed to reduce animal stress and improve the quality of meat. Grandin's efforts were grounded in the understanding that the stress animals experience before slaughter affects the quality of meat. Stressed animals produce dark, firm, and dry, DFD meat, or pale, soft, and exudative, PSE meat, which are undesirable. Dr. Grandin's methods ensured that animals were treated more humanely, which also resulted in juicier and better-tasting burgers. The process of ensuring high-quality meat involves several steps, including proper slaughter techniques, managing post-mortem muscle stiffness, and appropriate meat storage. For example, the breakdown of glycogen into lactic acid post-slaughter is essential for meat tenderness. Additionally, the right cuts of meat and their cooking methods are crucial. For burgers, chuck is preferred due to its fat content. Over the years, the food industry has also explored alternatives like in vitro meat.